Alright, good afternoon everybody. Well, I have a really special video for you now, and this is regarding what's going on in Boston. As you've heard in the news today, just a few minutes ago actually, you just received word that the jury has reached a verdict in the Boston Marathon bombers trial. And from what I've seen from some reports, I found out that Dzohokar Tsarnaev the jury pretty much has found Dzohokar Tsarnaev guilty on at least probably about 4 to 6 counts. So it's because I don't know how many counts there are for what happened, but you know what? With the jury, in my opinion, this guilty verdict seems kind of more like a victory for the city of Boston and for the whole state of Massachusetts, by the way. Which I knew what Dzohokar had done, and it's been nearly 2 years since the marathon bombing. For what? Because I remember that horrific explosion that killed 3 people and left a bunch of others injured. This happened near the finish line. Oh yes, speaking of the Boston Marathon, I actually am going to be going to the marathon on Patriots Day, so expect to see some video footage from that. But as you see, it is a victory for us, and based on what's going to happen, it's obvious the jury, he will be convicted. With the guilty verdict, that could mean that he could well be convicted, and based on his sentence, even though our state doesn't carry this, I most likely think a sentence of capital punishment is likely, aka the death penalty. Because this, as the news reporters state, and as my mom had told me, the crime Dzohokar committed, this really is an extremely serious federal crime. And I figured that with the trial, Dzohokar really has been one of the biggest troublemakers ever to impact this, to cause trouble to the state. For what Dzohokar did, that bombing, that's what led to the subsequent manhunt, which also caused his older brother Tamerlan to get killed in a police shootout, the manhunt in Watertown, for which it took all day. Hey, and Dzohokar was found at that boat. Oh, and I definitely thank the Boston Police Department for what they did 2 years ago, and everyone else. But with this verdict, I say it's a victory, and Dzohokar, you really messed Boston up for those bombings, and I tell you, I think that crime definitely is serious punishment. But anyways, there you go on that. Now, if anybody else has anything you want to say about the Tsarnaev verdict, please feel free to go ahead and talk to me about it. You can even make up your own video too, because I would love to hear your thoughts, especially for everyone in Boston. Well, in the Boston area, or just around the world in general, because that way you'll know you know how it's going to be for quite a while. But anyways, there you go. That's my thoughts on the verdict in the Boston Marathon bombing trial. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and remember, as we have said so since the bombing, remember, we are Boston Strong!